with our national anthem performed by the Columbia City Show Choirs under the direction of Justin Victor.
All right, well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Columbia City High School football. There I am. There we go. We're going to have to rig the thing here. We might have to put a napkin under there or something. So, well, at any rate, welcome. Andrew Thompson here. Brandon Marshall going to join me tonight. JD filling in on the chains. I'm back after a week away. So we have Huntington North that seems to be improved at 2-1. Columbia City, of course, 3-0. Coach Marshall's going to rig that baby up, so his stay.
Try.
And I don't know what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to have to find maybe a couple cookies over there. Maybe I should just eat the cookies. But at any rate, let's see if we can, hopefully I can hear myself. It works better if we can hear ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, obviously you want to hear us, but we need to hear ourselves too. Okay, well, boom shakalaka, I guess. Don't breathe on it. Is yours?
Well, I got my finger here, so.
Well, that ought to. Maybe if we have to lift it up, maybe. Well, you don't want to hold that all night.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll figure it out.
Well, at any rate. So we've got week 4 of the high school football season already, and Columbia City off to a good start. And this Huntington team could present a little bit of a challenge. They held with East Noble and led at halftime last week at home over East Noble, so that was a little bit of a surprise. They fell by 12 in the end, but this Huntington outfit could be a little more than they were the last couple years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be a test. It's definitely not going to be one of them blowout games like we've seen the last few weeks here.
So it is homecoming, by the way. Most people know that. The crowd's been filling in pretty good here. There goes the fire truck out, so they must have something to do, but we do have the officials tonight as well. I did get hold of that. So let us know if you're listening tonight. We'll give you a shout out. Looks like all right, looks like live stream. Looks like Jaden Linden, the Greater North Manchester area, checking in. So welcome to the broadcast. As the Eagles start to march down the sideline, it's going to be an all maroon tonight. And so all maroon and the gold helmets. So good to see you on homecoming. Oh, you got some information, don't you?
Well,
Are we ranked?
Yeah, we are. We are in the U.S. Today Network poll. Columbia City comes in at number 11.
11 and 4A?
Yep, 11 and 4A.
All right, well, we'll take that. And, of course, the meat of the schedule, in theory, a couple weeks down the road. We'll see how the conference pans out. But definitely the Eagles have had these hot starts lately, and so they fell victim to the meat of the schedule last year. Hopefully this year they can, go ahead and take it to the house, so to speak.
Yeah, that's the hope.
And Huntington on the field. Apparently they have about 7 guys that go both ways, according to their radio guy. So that could prove a factor. We may be a little deeper than the Vikings.
Yeah, especially this season. we're a lot deeper than past seasons. And, of course, offensive weapons, Stratton Fuller. Now we're getting into that conference play where you're probably going to start seeing double teams a lot on him. Kind of expected Belmont to do that. Last week they tried a few times, but, Stratton his routes were too good for them. But I think tonight they're going to try to keep Stratton at bay.
Yeah, I also think something I've observed, I think having Tyler Faust now, I think he takes maybe a little more attention from the defense off of Stratton Fuller, because he's a big target. Yeah. He can catch it.
Absolutely, and I think we'll see how today plays out, but I think that you're going to see Tyler with quite a few receptions tonight.
And Eric Herendine checking in from the greater Indianapolis area, a member of the class of 2003. Welcome to the broadcast. I've had reports that the class of 82 guys that played football are here tonight. So recognize them. I know a few, but I didn't get a list of names. I should have worked on that. But
that's the year I was born.
Was it? So I know Brian Bills and Brad Deitch. And here come the Eagles, the 2024 version. Guys, these numbers just keep getting scary. Horn goes off, fireworks. We got it all here. New stadium, fireworks, horn, balloon.
Yeah, you can't beat the environment here.
No, you can't. And this was a long time coming. This is the 5th year already of the high school. Of course, we had the privilege to go to the old one. So again, 2-1 Huntington, 0-1 in the conference. Columbia City 3-0, and after a rout of Belmont a week ago. So we'll get the officials here as we hear Coach Hoppy announcing them. Let me see here. What did I do with that? As T-Bird on the phone could be a dangerous proposition. Okay. The referee tonight, James Craig. The umpire, Mark Mettler. The head linesman, Mark Hershberger, or Herberger, I should say. Line judge, Chris Green. The back judge is Jalen Harris. So that's the officiating crew for tonight's varsity action. They'll reenact the coin flip here at midfield. Somebody declined it. Columbia City won the toss and deferred. So we'll be going defense first. See if we can make something happen.
Defense has been tough.
Yeah, they played it pretty well, pretty tight. So the teams get riled up at midfield. Columbia City again in the all maroons, the old gold numerals, the old gold helmets. Huntington North, predominantly white jerseys tonight with red numerals, the black trim of the Vikings. And glad you're with us. You know if you're checking in, or if you know Coach Marshall, member of the All Gone Blue Band. Which, an October 5th engagement that I've been invited to. So, looking forward to that.
It's going to be a fun one.
It's always fun to be in the house. So, Huntington North breaks their huddle. Columbia City special teams unit out there. I think Coach Blake is the special teams coach. I think. Yep. So his kickoff team will get ready to go. Well, our kicker's had a heck of a year. I noticed he missed a couple last week. But, that was it Jackson Johnson?
Yeah.
Soccer player. Boy, he's got a leg. If I tried to kick that hard, I guarantee you I'd pull a hamstring. I might be able to make a 20-yarder, but. So Jackson Johnson, indeed, to get this shebang underway. We'll have some underwriters in a bit for you. And on a great night for football, game time temperature is going to be, oops, wrong button, 80 degrees, partly cloudy here at the field. And Jackson Johnson has the signal, and here he goes. Line drive kick going to be picked up at the 2-yard line. And out to the 10, and the Eagles eat that up. The returner was Linker. Trace Parrish, he's been a big factor as well.
He had a great rushing game last week.
He's been a force to be reckoned with. I think he was a transfer.
Yeah.
So, all right, that took all of 8 seconds off the clock as Linker ran into a wall of maroon there, led by Trace Parrish. So here we go. The Huntington North offense marches onto the field under second-year coach Mike Eschbach. And is that Decker QB?
Yeah.
What's his number? I can't see.
5.
Okay, thank you. So Decker in the shotgun. Here we go. Wyatt Shear out there lining up on the side, and Decker's going to keep it off the left side on an option, and he's going to get a fumble. And the
Columbia City ball.
Columbia City ball. So Decker right off the hop fumbles. And we were recipients of this kind of stuff at Plymouth, too. And, boy, you can't beat that. 20 seconds in, you get a turnover. And in the red zone. So at the 12. Yard line. Columbia City offense by Grayson Bradbury. Fuller comes to the near side. Parrish lines up in the backfield. And Fuller, of course, out here to the left. Man goes in motion, and they're going to give it to Parrish into the pile. He's going to get to the 10-yard line and met by several Vikings. I would assume forward progress to the 10. Looks as though. The Eagles go with the run early into the hurry-up offense. We see this a lot out of Coach Fox. So second down 8. Bradbury up under center for Columbia City. Takes the snap on a little reverse. Here is Gavin Smith, and he's going to get mowed down at the 2-yard line. I'm glad you can spot those. I had trouble. Coach Marshall bailing T-Bird out. So, okay, so that's Gavin Smith. I think I'd remember, even though I was off a beat. Remember some numbers. But. So that was a gain of 4 for Gavin Smith, a junior. Third down 4. If they get a first down at the 2. And Bradbury up under center. Everybody bunched up in the box. Bradbury, man in motion, and he gives it wide. Fazio is going to get down towards the 2. So he only got a yard. Okay, so 4th and 1.
Yeah, it's close to that marker.
So you know we'll go for it. Okay, so here we go, a yard to go. Bradbury up under center. Trace Parrish in the backfield. Man goes in motion. And they're going to look to the sidelines and shift the play. 1:52 gone first quarter. Play clock down to 4. Bradbury under center. And he quarterback sneaks it.
Looks like he's got enough.
Yep. And they're going to stop the clock and spot it. Columbia City thinks they have it.
Tackle made by number 35, Malachi Working of the Vikings.
Malachi working on the tackle for the Vikings.
Ball inside the 2-yard line.
First and goal. Just inside the Huntington North 2, so the Eagles knocking on the door. And Bradbury up under center, Fuller out to the near side. Parrish in the backfield. And Fazio in motion. They give it to Trace Parrish. Cuts in on the right side. Touchdown, Eagles. There goes the horn. We love that.
the big hole that offensive line opened up for him.
Yes. Parting of the Red Sea there, kind of. So, 2:27 into this affair. Trace Parrish from a yard out. First quarter, and the Eagles on the board early. And Jackson Johnson on for the PAT out of the hold of Zach Berry and Cash Uhair, the long snapper. And like a well-oiled machine, up and through the uprights and good. Well, if you're Huntington North, that's the last thing you wanted to do was give the Eagles a freebie, and that's basically what they did.
They did.
Unbelievable. So, 7-0 early, just 2:27 into this deal on homecoming. Eagles celebrating. Cheerleaders doing push-ups, and students do that too. Your son down there in that mess?
No, he's on the court.
Oh, that's right. He's on the homecoming court. I was hassling him at the golf course yesterday when he was out there. I said, I know we're in trouble when you walk in. Bentley's taking in some golf. So we'll read you an underwriter here. Hoover Ice Cream Shop. They have the Dangerous Unicorn Explosion here, Mr. Marshall. It's a strawberry shake all topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, strawberries, Oreo cookie, and cone stuffing. Moo Over offers handmade desserts from scratch. They're a plant-based ice cream shop for those with either sensitivity to dairy, food allergies, or taking a more healthy approach. Moo Over offers a variety of family sundaes, soft serve, and gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free desserts that pair with ice cream. Moo Over ice cream. It's a lot.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Johnson to kick, and that one's going to be into the end zone. We have a touchback. We got a rhubarb here.
Yeah,
a couple guys getting a little rambunctious. Zach Berry and Mason Petak. Couple boys decided to have a little extracurricular match there.
Yeah, wrestling.
Coach Culp will love that takedown. Coach Culp, speaking in, will join me next week. All right, well, here we go. Huntington North fumbled on their first play from scrimmage. The quarterback, Decker. We'll try it again. I don't know who the tailback is there, but Decker out of the shotgun. Takes it. He keeps it. And Columbia City stifles that after maybe two.
Yeah, same play he fumbled on.
Yeah. That little option to the left side, Corbin McIntosh, the tackle. The defense has been sniffing it out early. Clock runs, 9:10 to go first quarter. Andrew Thompson, Brandon Marshall, Braden Kreischer, and others back at the station. Braden's our engineer tonight. Welcome to the YouTube visitors as well, and the radio. And they give it off, and hit hard immediately.
Bean.
Linker, because he got hammered by Bean. That was a pretty good hit.
That was a big hit.
So they get 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down 6 for the Vikings. And they're patiently looking to the coach on the sidelines, winning their play. And the Eagles set up in defensive formation, awaiting the Vikings. So Decker, a senior, 6 foot, 185 pounds. He stands in the shotgun. That's delay of game. Nope, they call timeout first. So timeout Huntington North. Okay, more underwriters in WJHS. The Multi-County Medical Outreach is a free clinic. They offer physical exams, health screenings, pap smears, chronic illness management, and more, serving the general public, uninsured and underinsured too. The Multi-County Medical Outreach Clinic at 8085 West Connection Way, 260-564-1946. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by First Fleet. First Fleet operates dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support the Eagles and Columbia City High School. They can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. So a quick timeout for the Vikings, trying to reset here on 3rd and 6. Clock stopped with 8:05 to go in the first. 7-0. Favor the maroon and gold. And Decker out of the shotgun. Got a couple of receivers this way, although Linker's going to go in motion. And quarterback keeps it. Nice flip at the last minute. First down and then some. He has a little flip to Shear. And he's got 9 yards for the first down. So Huntington's first successful play there. A little option there.
Nice little play.
So Huntington North with a fresh set of downs. And they come to the line of scrimmage, which is the Huntington North 36-yard line. They work it north to south or left to right. And they can hand it. And Eagles stop, and there's a flag. Linker gets about 3 yards. I think we got a hold. We do. Holding against the Vikings, so 10 yards from the spot of the foul, I believe. We got a 20-minute halftime tonight. We might have to ad-lib, Mr. Marshall.
I'm going to have to sneak down there and get some photos real quick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, your son's in the court.
Yep.
Absolutely. So that takes the ball back to the 26-yard line on the Huntington North penalty. And referee Jimmy Craig rolls the clock. She's now down to 7:16 to go in the first. A beautiful night for football here in Columbia City. So Decker out of the shotgun, hits the screen pass out to Linker. Linker shakes and bakes, wheels and deals, and he's going to get a few of those yards back. Going to be short of the original line of scrimmage by 3 yards, it appears. Second 13. Gain of 7. So 2 receivers out to the far side this time. Decker out of the shotgun, hands the first man through. Linker's got it. Linker ran over a couple Eagles and got it back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Somebody got knocked on their can. Owen Love got just absolutely lambasted by the runner.
Yeah, he flew 3-4 yards.
I love it. All those signs over there with the fake signals. And we got 4 squares. It's like a Rubik's Cube. We got all kinds of frills, chills, and spills and tricks and stuff to try to get the offensive call out there. All right, here's a cut. A little screen pass to Moore. But it's incomplete. I think Moore tried to run before he had it.
Took his eyes right off it.
So 4th down 10 for the Vikings. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 6:22 to go. First quarter. 7-0 Eagles on homecoming, 20-24. We'll try to get you information from the homecoming deal at halftime. And here's the punt. Ooh, almost blocked. And Wyatt Shear with the kick picked up by Faust. Faust has it inside the 35. There's a flag on the play. Holding on Columbia City. This refereeing crew's pretty much on top of it. They're pretty good. So holding on Columbia City. So that's going to take the Eagles back to the 25. About halfway between the 25 and the 26. So round up the 26-yard line. So Columbia City sets up shop. Is that Faust over there on the far side? Bradbury under center on 1st and 10. Eagles working towards the north goal. Here's reverse. Fazio into some traffic. He's going to get airmailed. About a couple yards. Little JD sweating doing the chains thing. He looks a little
sun beating right in his face.
So JD subbing for Coach Schaus tonight on the chains. That brings Coach Marshall into the picture. All right, here's Bradbury, 5:40 to go, first quarter, and coming around, Fuller shakes and bakes and stumbles and gets to the 31. They're going to mark him at the 30.
I think he expected to be hit there. I don't know that they hit him.
He was kind of probably anticipating that hit, and it didn't come, and subsequently he stumbled. So 3rd down 6 for Columbia City. Faust out to the far side. Is that Fuller in the backfield? Okay, Bradbury under center for Columbia City. And they fake, and Bradbury on the run. He's going to run for it. No, and he sidesteps a man, goes out of bounds into the Huntington bench about the 43-yard line. We've got a flag on the play. Hold your cards, everybody. Holding Columbia City. There's an illegal block in the back. So Columbia City being besieged by penalties here early. Yeah. So that moves it back to 33-yard line. 28, I'm sorry. 3rd down 8 for Columbia City. They roll the clock, 4:55 to go in the first. 7-0 Columbia City, Huntington North. A gorgeous night for football. Bradbury under center, fakes and comes to the near side against the green, throws, has a man, and it's Trace Parrish. Nice spin move, and he gets close to the first down.
He might have enough there.
Yep, they already signaled it. Good call, Coach Marshall. What a spin move by Parrish. He doesn't get that first down without that spin move. Left the defender in the dust, kind of. Okay, so 1st down and 10. Eagles with a fresh set of downs. Bradbury up under center. Fazio in motion, and he takes it off the right side. Fazio, after the fake, has it around the corner. He outraces 2 Vikings and gets the first down. 49-yard line. That's sneaky. I thought the first man threw
Yeah,
that.
I thought Parrish had it at first as well.
Good fake by the Eagles. Roll the clock. 1st down. 4:25 to go in the first. Glad you're with us on WJHS. Don't forget the Eagles travel to Waterloo next week to play DeKalb. Bradbury under center. Bradbury back. Bradbury on the hot seat under duress. Hurls it deep. Look out. He's got Parrish. Or check that. Faust inside the 20. Faust down to the 11. That's a big game.
Oh, there's a flag holding Columbia City.
No.
Crap.
So another penalty on the Eagles. Coach Fox doesn't look necessarily happy, but so another penalty on Columbia City. So hold your cards. Well, not hold your cards. It's already been decided. You know, hold your cards comes from, don't you? Bingo. Check. I guess a card game could play hold your cards, but I don't know anything about cards. But yeah, in a bingo game, they say hold your cards. And they check out the bingo winner. All right, 1st and 20 for Columbia City, back to 39-yard line. Their own 39-yard line is a plethora of penalties all of a sudden. And the Eagles kind of spinning their tires. Under 4 to go in the first, 7-0 Eagles. And Bradbury under center and Fuller in motion. Late pitch to Parrish. Parrish is going to get about 6.
Bradbury took a big hit there.
Yeah, we're all over him there. No flags, thankfully. Dirty laundry out there tonight, Coach. Remember that song, Dirty Laundry by Don Henley? You do? Yeah, you're kind of in the ballpark age-wise. All right. Bradbury, first man through. Parrish blows up the middle. First down and then some.
And he was trucking.
Yes.
Just trucking, moving those legs.
Down to the Huntington North 39. So that's going to be a 15-yard pickup for Trace Parrish. So the Eagles taking a little time here. Their usual hurry up. 3 minutes to go in the first. They lead at 7-0. And Fuller in motion, and he's got it. Second man through is Fuller, and he gets hard-earned 5. Decker put a pretty good lick on him. Tell you what, Fuller does a good job of working around potential hits, it appears.
He's shifty, very shifty.
Yep. Does a good job at avoiding contact. And that's big. All right. Fazio in motion. Bradbury back to throw. Hurls it deep. And that's going to be overthrown, incomplete. Faust in the vicinity.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. He had Fuller open on the right side there down the sidelines. And Faust was actually doubled right there. Safety over the top.
So Fuller was left alone,
Yeah.
or somebody lost him, one of the two.
Yeah, DB lost Fuller on that right side.
Okay, stops clock 2:16. Lots of tailgaters down there tonight. A lot of people sitting around the wall down there.
There's no place to sit in the bleachers. This place is packed full.
All right, Fazio cuts off the right side, got room, across 20, 15, 5, touchdown, Eagles. Fazio.
Big run.
From 34 yards out, Fazio puts the Eagles on the board again, 13-0. Hoppy's putting excitement in somebody's life, is he?
Yeah.
The 9:51 mark, the maroon and gold is on the board again. Johnson to kick with Bradbury to hold, Uhair to snap. Johnson's got a leg, plays soccer for the Eagles as well. Ooh, bobble snap. And that's going to be good. He line drive right through the uprights, so good. So a 14-0 lead, and the Eagles couldn't ask for a better start, despite, 4 penalties on that. They find the end zone. They hit Pater. So, tell you about a couple of underwriters here. Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen. Online at morsesbuildersmart.com. So we're Northeast Indiana since 1871. That's a long time ago, Mr. Marshall. Oh, it was Mr. Glaza.
Nope.
Oh, you're fine. You're not going to spook anybody. Oh, Mr. Glaza, radio video instructor here, extraordinaire, wearing purple tonight. Or is that maroon? All right. Barney back here. 1871, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Now that's 6 years before Columbia City High School was established.
That's right.
You remember that? I told you that already?
Yep, you've told me that.
You probably,
I won't forget it.
probably about ready to hit me upside the head for telling you that.
Do it.
I love spreading the history.
Oh, you're full of knowledge, T-Bird.
So 14-0 on homecoming. 2:09 to go in the first, and I think the North a little bit back on their heels, especially after giving up a fumble and about a short field on their first play from scrimmage. So Johnson to put it in the air. This was going to be a short kick. High end over infield at the 12, and it's going to be around the left side of the little room. Look out. But the Eagles tracking down Tatum Brooks.
Braden Elkins on the tackle.
All right, Elkins on special teams gets the job done there. So Huntington North will set up shop at their own 31, it appears. Who else is on that chain gang over there?
Coach Philman's over there. Coach Bull over there.
Oh, is Thunder Dan over there?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Thunder Dan.
Yeah, that's that over there.
A beast on the basketball floor from the past. All right, so Decker in the shotgun trying to get this Huntington North offense going. Look out, he's gone deep over the middle, has a man. Fuller gets a tap at the last minute. Oh. You can call interference on that.
I mean, it would have to be right arm on its back.
Pass interference, Columbia City. That draws the ire of the fans below us here. Shouts from the peanut gallery. What are you looking for? Somebody's actually throwing peanuts?
I was just saying. Anybody's fired up down there.
Well, Hoppy hasn't gotten exploded yet, so. Ever go to a road game and listen to Hoppy? He's priceless.
It's been like that for years.
Uh-huh. All right, so the pass interference of Columbia City moves the ball out to the Huntington North 42. Decker keeps it. Look out. A late pitch. Oh, nice job across midfield. 45-40. And all the way. It's going to be Linker. Touchdown.
I'm sure that's coming back. I saw whoever was on Faust was holding him pretty good.
And there it is. Hold your cards. Holding on Huntington North.
Yeah.
I missed the hold.
Oh, yeah.
You spotted it.
Yeah. Faust couldn't go anywhere. He's trying to make the tackle. The guy was hugging him.
All right, so Huntington North nullify the touchdown. As that was James Linker. So we had 2 Linkers. Maybe I'm wrong here. I must be off my rocker. So a big holding penalty against Huntington North now. So it's going to be back to the 48 of the Vikings. They will face first down and 9. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Columbia City. So Decker, the shotgun, Marcus Linker. We do have 2 Linkers. Marcus Linker looks out to the side. Decker hurls it. Incomplete.
Very coverage there.
That was pretty good coverage. We had a couple maroon jerseys there.
I mean, that's what's our secondaries are not the only game because Huntington can throw the ball. That's what they're known for doing. They do have a passing game. I'm sure they'll open up here soon.
So second down 9 for Huntington North. 1:35 to go, first quarter here at the stadium. So Decker in the shotgun. He's got a man going across the motion, which is Marcus Linker. And Decker keeps it. And he gets hit. A loss of 1, they're saying. Wyatt Freeman. It's a third down 10 for the Vikings. Clock running, 1:15 to go in the first. Glad you're with us tonight. So we got a little bit of a spread here set up. Decker on the run against the grain, being chased by Eagles under duress against the grain. Overthrows his man, incomplete. Marcus Linker, the intended receiver. He was under pressure.
Yeah, I think that was Garrett Shepard tracking him down.
Fourth down 10. Here comes the Huntington North punting unit. And looks like the punter is Eric Fry Jr. 5'10" sophomore. And what, Fuller and Faust. That's quite the dynamic duo right there to receive.
Pick your poison.
Yep, they stand about their 20-yard line. Low line drive, and it's going to roll to Faust. Will he pick it up? Yes, at the 10. Faust shakes and bakes, wheels and deals, gets out of a hole, and pretty good run back there. Some great moves by Faust. He gets it to the 21, perhaps? Yes, 22. So 45 seconds to go in the first, 14-0 Eagles. Food court going strong down there. We had some courtside pizza.
Delicious.
Holy smokes, I got in 4 pieces before we had to go on the air. I'd like to get a chance at those chocolate chip cookies too, but
can't eat on the air.
Oh, I know. I pulled that stunt once, and boy, believe me, I heard about it. A couple people knew I had Skittles in my mouth. All right. Bradbury gives it to Fazio into the pile. Or no, it's not Fazio. Several Vikings in on the tackle. Who was that? Gavin Smith. He's kind of limping a bit. He got lambasted. Eagles going to run a play. Well, they actually have to. No, they don't. The clock's ahead of the play clock. But they're going to run it. Grayson Bradbury. Here comes Gavin Smith. And he takes it on the end around and out across the 30, 35, 40. And out to midfield. Smith into Huntington territory, out of bounds at the Huntington North 49, 48, check that. Tatum Brooks. And they roll the clock, and that's going to do it. Into one quarter here at the stadium. And it is 14-0 Eagles after one quarter. So a great start for the Eagles, no doubt about it.
Yeah, defense been playing well. That's a big help.
And opportunistic, picking up that fumble early. Okay, underwriters, edu staff. Schools in your local community are experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. That's edustaff.org. Also, Move Over Ice Cream, the Dangerous Unicorn Explosion. It's a strawberry shake all topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, strawberries, Oreo cookie, and cone stuff. And sounds like a lot of ingredients. Move Over offers handmade desserts from scratch. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream shop for those with either sensitivity to dairy, food allergies, or are taking a more healthy approach. Move Over offers a variety of family sundaes, soft-serving, gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free desserts that pair with ice cream. Move Over Ice Cream located in downtown Columbia City and can be found online for location, information, and flavor updates. So they're ready to go. Coach Marshall's
stretching.
Oh, man. Stretching. Probably should do that, too. All right, so here's the Eagles, and somebody got lambasted quickly.
Got watered up there.
Trace Parrish got 2 yards. Is it Barr? 2nd and 8. Oh, he got hit. Captain Climic checking into the broadcast tonight. Welcome, Captain Climic. So Bradbury under center. 30 seconds gone here in the second. 14-0 Eagles, and we got room on the near side. But Fazio tripped up. Nice tackle by Decker. Boy, he almost had it.
He did. This was great behind tackle there.
Shoestring tackle there. Couple of yards, brings up 3rd down 6. Underway in the second. Bradbury looks to the Eagle bench. Eagles taking their time here this time. Play clock down to 11. Bradbury up under center. Game clock running, 10:50 to go, and it's going to be Fazio, and he gets eat for lunch. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Eileen, on that one. Holy crow. And 17, the tackle, Sully Stahl for Huntington North. That brings up a punting situation here.
Wow, Sully just flew through that line.
So 4th down 10, they call it. So is this Fuller this time? Yes.
Yeah.
And the return man, let's see, is that James Linker? Yes. Fuller bounces the snap bounces to him. He gets it off, line drive, and they're going to let it go. It's going to take a Columbia City bounce. And they got it at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
So a good roll for the Eagles as downing the football was Zach Berry. So indeed, you can't do it much better than that. Huntington North takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. So backed up against their own end zone are the Vikings. Kissinger getting another drink here. Coach, I do too, but I don't have to go to the bathroom. Coach Kissinger on computer graphics and on the scoreboard tonight. Are you still playing music, or is that out for you? Oh, okay. So Kissinger's on the hot seat with the music tonight. Yeah, I'm sure you catch a little flack. All right, here is Decker up under center. Tries a quarterback sneak to get it out of harm's way, and that's just a rugby scrum.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, it looks like it. So they gain a yard. Second down 9 for the Vikings. Several Eagles in on the tackle. So credit Shepard with the tackle. Officially. 14-0 Columbia City, 9.5 to go in the second. Don't forget, homecoming festivities at halftime, 20-minute half for all the pomp and circumstance associated with homecoming. So Decker in the shotgun out of his own end zone, fires. Oh, deflected off a couple players. Gus and Andreessen apparently the receiver. I don't see an 84, but you? Okay, well, I thought it was one of the linkers, but at any rate, incomplete pass, third down 9. And coming to the near side, a couple of receivers, one of which is Cameron Moore. They actually have 2 receivers both ways. And out of the shotgun, Tony Decker has a man caught. First down. Or did they stop him?
I think they stopped him short.
Well, they're gonna.
It's gonna be close.
Here comes the spot. First down. Boy, you notice they don't measure too much anymore.
No.
They're pretty lenient on the.
Keep the game moving.
Yep. All right, so first down 10. Fresh set of downs for the Huntington North Vikings at their own 11-yard line. They trail it by 14 to Columbia City with 8:43 and the clock running here in the first half. So Decker with 3 receivers out this time. Back in the backfield. Let's see the number. And hold your card. That's a false start. Nope, timeout Huntington North. Their second of the half. So the Vikings maybe confused on offense or what they're seeing on defense, one of the two.
Yeah, play clock was effective there.
So Coach Mike Eschbach will have his say. Check the conference standings out while we got a minute here. And of course the showing stride. With me being out of town last week, I wasn't totally aware of all the scores. And it's back in session here. Of course, I get a bunch of ads and nothing on the. Look at what I get, Coach. Look at that. It's preposterous. Look at that. 5 ads instead of what I need. Okay, Decker hands off and into the pile is going to go Marcus Linker, 5'9", 170-pound junior. Gain of 2. Second and 8. Ball at the 13 of Huntington North. They work it towards the north goal here at the stadium. From right to left. Across your radio dial, which I know probably nobody listening to this has a radio dial. A little old school on you there. So play clock down to 9, and Huntington North with it. And Decker has options, fires over the middle. Intercepted. Gavin Smith running inside 15, 10, 5-yard line. Gavin Smith intercepts Decker's pass.
Decker threw it right to him.
Yeah, I didn't see a white jersey there.
No, threw it right to him.
So evidently there was some sort of miscue, but Huntington North turns the ball over for the second time tonight. So this is big. Columbia City for the second time tonight has a short field, Coach. 7-yard line. First and goal. All right, so here come the Eagles out for offense. 7-yard line. Grace Parrish lines up in the backfield. Bradbury under center. Fuller out to the far side. And Gavin Smith in motion. They give it to Gavin Smith around the corner left side, cuts upfield and gets stifled after maybe a yard. Wyatt Shear on the stop. Second and goal from no gain. They say ball on 6. They must have got a yard. And Barry checks his play card. Parrish lines up in the backfield. Bradbury. And here's Parrish. Like a freight train into the end zone. Touchdown over the right side. Parrish from 6 yards out. And it's 20-0. At the 5:01 mark of the second. And again, a short field given up by the Vikings. That'll get you in trouble most times, and it has twice. So Jackson Johnson on to attempt the point after out of the hold of Zach Berry. Who here will snap. Snap, set, kick. Good. 21-0. Well, the Eagles have definitely taken advantage of the opportunities given them, and good position, for sure.
Yeah.
You got a Huntington North team that's, looks significantly improved over a year ago.
I mean, they are. I mean, they're a decent team. 2 turnovers is what's got them right now. I mean, that turned into 14 points for us. So.
Last year, we kind of had our way with them twice down there.
Yes.
In the sectional game, although that was a little tighter. But yeah, they just haven't been able to get it going. Still trying to find those conference standings, and I get, wait a minute. Shut out again. Dang, burn it. Nice fall night for football. Half a moon out there. Full moon coming up Tuesday night. So Johnson to kick, and 2 return men. Looks like Marcus Linker, and I can't get the other one. And it's going to go to Marcus Linker at the 2. He picks it up across the 5, the 10, 15, into traffic, and shakes and bakes out to the 20. Met by 3 Eagles there. Led by Tanner Ellis, a sophomore. So we'll see what Huntington North has to offer up. McIntosh also in there on the tackle. Well, if you're Huntington right now, you've got to figure out how to get some points on the board to stay in this thing. And you're also kicking to Columbia City in the second half. Your mic needs to be boosted.
Is that it? Is that better?
Yeah. Brad Nelson checking in tonight. Love when the Nelson boys check in. And wide right, and they've got a screen pass set up. Nice catch. Marcus Linker for a 6-yard gain. So second down 5. Good.
Yeah. Good.
All right. Don't forget, Eagles off to DeKalb next week. Blaine Culp comes in for color next week. Our veteran wrestling coach. We got a great bunch of guys to work with. They make me look decent. Marshall's laughing. All right, here's a nice run up the middle by Huntington. They're only going to get a couple, however. As who went into the pile? 66. No, James Linker. I think I caught 66 out of the corner of my eye. But how's the food? Because are you still eating anything? I'm getting hungry. Oh, you're in the Teacher Creature game. Okay. Stay tuned for that. Kissinger's a beast on the field. You ever seen him? He's a big timer. So here is Tony Decker out of the back, or in the shotgun, I should say. He's got receivers all over the place. Fakes and has a man caught First down. No, he dropped it. That might have been stripped by the Eagle over there. Wyatt Shear, the intended receiver. Who got a hand in on that? 8?
Sam Bean. It's 8.
Sam Bean then. Well, that was big because he had a first down and was cradling the football.
One-handed grab.
Yeah. So that brings up 4th down 3 for the Vikings. So they will kick to Fuller or Faust standing at the 40. Well, if I were them, I'd find a way to keep it away from both of them, especially Fuller. And here's the kick. Oh, it's blocked! Columbia's here to the block. It comes down about the 25, rolling around at the 26. And Huntington covers it at the 29. Who got it? Who got the block? Elkins.
He almost had the recovery, too.
Yeah, some good pressure put on him. Or 3 Eagles back there all of a sudden. Well, that's just got to infuriate the Huntington North coaching staff. Okay. Don't forget, chime in if you're listening. We'll give you a shout out. We always like to know who's listening out there in Radio Land or YouTube Land, I guess. All this highfalutin technology here. All right. Here is Bradbury up under center. Takes the snap, looking, fires, and that's off. Intercepted by Huntington. Off the Eagles, and they tackle. They tackle by Caden Moore, the interception. They tackle him after a couple yards. That was a little bit of a bad break.
Yeah, was that thrown to, did that go off Fazio's face mask?
Yeah, I think it was actually intended to the guy on over.
Well, Fuller was the one deep over there.
So it might have been him, and it may have hit.
No, I'm sorry, it was Faust over there.
And it hit the guy in front. So that's a bad break for the Eagles. So the Eagles turn it over. So Huntington North takes over at their own 28. 5:08 to go in the half. 21-0 Columbia City. Huntington North back on offense. Decker hands off. And coming to the near side, look out, Marcus Linker. But he gets airmailed. Gavin Smith and Tyler Faust. So, hard-earned 1 for Linker. 2nd down 9. Ball at the 29-yard line of Huntington North. They move it towards the north goal. So Huntington North with receivers both ways, back in the backfield. The Linkers, I imagine. And late pass, and that's throwing behind the intended receiver, Wyatt Shear, but Decker was under duress. A couple maroon jerseys were in there quick.
Coach Carly Blake listening in.
Carly's listening? She's not here?
Well, she's probably here.
Maybe she's got the earphones or ear pods or whatever young people call those things. What do they call it, Kissinger? Earpods?
AirPods.
Earpods. We got some, but I don't know what I'm doing with them necessarily. Came with the phone, but all right. Well, it's telling the truth. Decker on the run, right side, fires. Oh, and that was off an Eagle and then dropped by a Viking.
Corbin McIntosh.
Corbin McIntosh with the deflection. Eric Fry Jr. cannot hold on to the deflection. 4th down 9, and here comes the Huntington North punting unit yet again. So they can't get anything going with the Columbia City turnover. So the punter will be Eric Fry Jr., the aforementioned. Fuller and Faust. Faust to the far side for the press box. Fuller to the near side. On the hash. Hey, what do we got here? Timeout Huntington North.
That's it, right?
So that's their last time out of the half, as Coach Eschbach didn't like what he saw. Of course, after the last block, maybe he's alarmed about something. So the Eagles have gotten pressure on the punter, that's for sure. So don't forget homecoming tonight. Try to get some court information. I don't have all the names. I know Coach Marshall's son is in it. junior representative, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Richmond's son is a freshman representative. Yep. Coach Richmond's helping with the spotting down there. And I think Addie Baxter.
Yeah, Addie, Sydney Jordan, Ezekiel.
All right, so here we go. Receivers both ways for the Vikings. Decker out of the shotgun. No, the punt, I mean. Sorry. And good punt out of there by Fry Jr. Fair catch at the 31 by Fuller. So the Eagles have 4:09 with which to work, and we have 3 timeouts. So I suppose if you're Columbia City, you just like to just meander down that field, use that 4:09 score, and go to the locker room in real good shape. And you receive the ball.
Yeah, you
12.5. So, picturesque, majestic night as we look to the east over there. The east starting to change. It's a heck of a view, you know?
It is.
And then when the moon happens to be over that way when it comes up, that's
great.
We've seen that a couple of times later in the year. So Bradbury, hands and spinning. Trace Parrish gets hammered. No gain. A couple of big hits there by Huntington. Sully Stahl, 5'10", 180-pound senior. Isaac Lahr also. There's a classic Huntington name, Lahr. 6'2", 215-pound boy. He's got some meat on him. A little mustard and then some. All right. Second down, 10. Ball resting at the Columbia City 31-yard line. Bradbury dancing around under duress. Look out on the hot seat. Gets lambasted. Threw it away. Intercepted. Holy crow. 26-yard line. Huntington North takes over. And Bradbury just absolutely got annihilated.
Yeah, I mean, that's
oh my.
It's just a poor decision.
Wyatt Shear got in there to put the heat on along with Sully Stahl. Boy, they just got right in there and just Bradbury had no chance there.
Just throw it away or take the sack.
He may have been trying to throw away and just had his vision impeded. And I'm not sure who got the interception, but so the second Columbia City turnover. So each team with what, 2 apiece?
Yeah, that's
moving that up. Oh, Peterson. Pete's checking in tonight. We love when Peterson's on the bandwagon. You're not here, Peterson? Holy smokes. All right. And fake. Nice job by Decker. Shakes and bakes, wheels and deals into the pile. And that's good morning, good afternoon, and good night after maybe a yard or two. Oh, Coach Nelson chiming in along with Drew Manier. A couple of members of the class of 2003. Somebody's trying to give me the conference standings. There they are. JT, that's my nephew, giving me the, he must be listening from Ball State. So giving me the standing there. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, Decker with time, fires, has a man caught after about a 4-yard gain, and that's going to be Tatum Brooks. Couple Eagles all over him there to put an end to that. Ethan McIntosh.
Huntington's got to get points on the board here.
Yeah. 2.5 to go in the first. 21-0 Eagles. Coach Nelson sits down there in the tailgating area. He's got a Coke for him. Or a hot dog. All right, here we go. Oh, Linker. Look out, 15, Linker. Breaks a tackle down to the 11, then he gets hit out of bounds by Zach Berry and Corbin McIntosh. Tell you what, those McIntosh boys can put a hurting on some people. Holy smokes, are they huge.
Big, strong boys.
So the Vikings 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Clock stopped with 2:09 to go. 2 receivers to the far side. Looks like Marcus Linker in the backfield on the run. Decker fires. Caught. And Linker stuffed at the 1-yard line. Is that a fumble? They're going to say ground caused it looks like. Well, wait a minute. They're still wrestling in the pile. Nope, going to roll the clock. Huntington North ball. So that's down to 2, 3. Decker with a late little screen there. Huntington North trying to get on the board. Clock rolling 1:36. They're out of timeouts, but only 2 yards from pay dirt. So Decker out of the shotgun. He hands and he keeps. Oh, and he slips a Columbia City tackle and into the end zone. Touchdown. Huntington North on the board. Oh, he's in.
There's no doubt about that.
He reeks that ball over the plane, and that won't make Coach Fox and staff too happy. So at the 10:39 mark, Huntington North on the board.
Make us pay for that turnover.
So the kicker is 40. Not sure. Van Sandelson. Johan Van Sandelson or Standelsben, something like that. So anyway, probably butchered that pronunciation, but Huntington North makes the kick. And let's see, that was, who scored a touchdown? Quarterback. Oh, Decker, okay. So Decker on a keeper from 2 yards out has Huntington North on the board. Now Columbia City is still with a minute 21 to work, and the weapons we have and 3 timeouts. We'll get something done here. 21-7 our score.
Johnson's got a leg too, if he can even get the field goal.
True. And I don't know that he's attempted one this year. So, that's quite a last name that young man's got, that kicker.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
I'm going to try to say that 10 times in 10 seconds, but Coach Hoppy. Van Sander Slavin. Von Sanders Slavin. There we go. That's reasonable. Not a normal Huntington name. I haven't heard of that name before. 1:21 to go, and this is Fry Jr. to kick, I think. Oh, it's Von. That's right. Von Sanders Glenn. I'm going to quit saying it before I turn it into God knows what. Okay, so number 49 to kick. Let's do that. High end over end, going to be fielded by Gavin Smith at the 1. Here he goes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and into a pile. He's going to get up the 27-yard line. Good run back there.
It was.
26 yards on the return for Gavin Smith. So we have 1:14 with which to work and 3 Eagle timeouts available.
Let's see what Fox draws up here.
I'm sure they want to get some. I don't think we're going to concede and go to the locker room happy with this. So we check in, see if we got any other check-ins. Well, JT's back home from Muncie. All right. So Bradbury up under center for the maroon and gold. And coming across is Fazio or Smith. No, it's Fazio.
Yep.
They roll the clock. No, he stepped out of bounds. So 1:08 to go. It's a smart move by Fazio there. Got 6 yards and the second down forward, 1:03 to go. Bradbury up under center. And, second man through, Fazio. And he gets out of bounds again. First down and then some. Linker to the tackle. So that's going to be what? 18 yards? Or 12. All right, 12. Quick math, not on top of it there. 52.9 left in the half. Eagles running plays to the sidelines, conserve those 3 timeouts. Fuller's out to the far side. The defensive assignment belongs to James Linker. And Gavin Smith around the left side, and he's going to get tripped up inside Huntington North territory. And I think there's the first Columbia City timeout with 47.3 to go. Tatum Brooks on the tackle for the Vikings. Second down 6. Second down 4, I should say. Gain of 6 for Gavin Smith. So the boys will get a drink of water and talk it over. Don't forget, Eagles going to Waterloo next week to take on the DeKalb Bears. Never seems to be easy up there. I don't know what it is. Of course, back in the day of the old NHC, the premier rivalry was DeKalb and Columbia City.
Yeah, that was bigger.
And you remember a little bit of that from your time in school. In fact, when the NHC was formed, DeKalb was the largest school in enrollment, believe it or not. They were bigger than Homestead and Carroll at the time.
Wow.
At the beginning of the NHC,
Right.
which was 89-90. But never easy up there for some reason. But we'll be at Cecil E. Young Field next week in Waterloo. Coach Colt slated to join me for that one. I'm sure he's tuned in tonight. He might be racing, who knows. We got all kinds of guys helping me. Race car drivers, coaches, wrestling coaches. There's a first down off the right side. It's going to stop the clock to move the chains. Out to the 42, or to the 42. Luke Hill on the tackle for Huntington North. 40 seconds, clock rolls. Bradbury up under center. Fazio brings it around the near side. Cuts upfield, 40, 35. Going to be tripped up, out of bounds. 30.6. The Eagles doing a good job working the sidelines.
They are, yeah, we're getting that corner pretty easy.
Huntington North pursuit struggling to catch up. So second down and 2. Fuller out to the far side. 30 seconds to go in the half. Gavin Smith in motion. They give it to Parrish, and he gets the first down. Timeout Eagles. Their second. Is that a first down?
It's pretty dang close.
I guess not.
You sure?
That'll go with the first down. Nope. Referee James Payne says otherwise.
Athletic crew tonight.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to see the chains. We don't see these very often. When I was on the chain gang at the old field for a period of years, it was always kind of weird running out in the middle of everybody with that. Out there in the thick grass at Max Gandy. Then we get the clip placed. First down, Eagles. By a half a football, perhaps. JD out there on the sticks tonight. JD and Coach Philman get a workout. Okay. So Eagles have used their second timeout. Or no, was that an official's time? So we still have 2 timeouts. Okay, Smith in motion. They give it up the middle. Parrish slams into the pile and gets a couple. That's got us on the hot seat now with 20 seconds. You have to spike it. And get out of bounds, and he will with 4 point. Fazio. Here comes the field goal unit with 3.5. First and 10 at. Extra point. Happy. Let's see. This is going to be what, from 43? So Jackson Johnson, that'll hold us Zach Berry for field goal attempt.
First attempt of the year.
And they want the play clock reset. Play clock reset. They wanted a reset.
It's good.
Good. All right.
The upright.
Was it off the upright?
Yep.
All right. And the clock goes ahead and runs out. I guess it's true. I don't know, but at any rate, 24-7, and we go to the intermission. So that was, does that go down at the 12-minute mark, or does it go down at 11:56? I guess the 20-minute or 12-minute mark. Yep. Okay, so a field goal from 43 yards for Johnson. Well, I guess you're going to go down for homecoming, so we'll talk to you in a while, Coach Marshall. Good luck to your son. And so we have 20 minutes. Here comes the band. And proud Papa Marshall's going down to the homecoming. Coach Richmond also has a son in it. So, we've got plenty of time to ad lib here. We'll take a look at this conference standings that JD sent. All right. Peterson will be running. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, so the conference standings don't seem to be updated. Oh, that's sectional 19 standings. Okay. Okay, so that's what that was. Nope, we're going to do the homecoming court first thing.
Impact X, formerly Journey Fitness, 333 Columbia City. Running on screen printing.
So maybe Kissinger can help me pick up some of this stuff. I don't know. What? Oh, you're going to get on? Oh, you're not going to get on. Kissinger. What's the matter with you, Coach? Coach Kissinger, the renowned lady track coach here at the high school.
Logan is the son of Kristen and David Richmond.
Okay, there's Coach Richmond's son.
Big hand for our freshman class.
Freshman court. I don't know who the young lady is, but did you catch that?
Representing the sophomore class, Amate D. and Braden Hicks. Amate is the daughter of Jamie and Anthony D. Braden is the son of Callis.
Okay, will you both bring it to me?
Big hand for our
Peyton
sophomore
and
class,
Landon.
Amate D.
Logan.
and Braden Hicks.
There's Richmond in uniform. Oh, thank you. Coach Grube on the scene with stats. So we'll take a look at those.
Class are Anissa Tonko and Owen Marshall.
So we've got Grayson Bradbury, 2 of 4 through the air for 50 yards, 2 INTs.
Owen is the son of Sarah and Brendan Marshall.
Fazio, 10 rushes, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Averaged 8.1 per carry, as long as 34. Gavin Smith, 4 carries, 37 yards, 9.3 on average. His long is 31 yards. Trace Parrish carried the football 11 times for 29 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2.6 yards on average, long of 7 yards. Grayson Bradbury, 2 rushes for 9 yards, and as long as 8. He and Stratton Fuller carried the ball 1 time for 2 yards. Receiving. Tyler Faust, 1 reception, 40 yards. The long was 40 yards. Trace Parrish, 1 reception, 10 yards. Johnson 1-1 on field goals. Kickoff returns. Gavin Smith had 1 for 27 yards. Punting, Stratton Fuller 1 for 46 yards. He pinned Huntington North inside the 20. Faust on a punt return, 2 punt returns, 24 yards. Defense. Several Eagles with a lot of tackles here. Wyatt Freeman with 4, Corbin McIntosh 3, Fuller with a couple, Zach Berry with 3, Gavin Smith with 2, Ethan McIntosh, Trace Perry, Sam Bean, Braden Elkins, and Gavin Shepard all had 1. First downs, Columbia City 11, Huntington North 6. Third down, the Eagles 3 of 6 on third down. Huntington North 3 of 8 on third down. Columbia City 1-1 on fourth down. Huntington North no attempts. Total yards 208 yards. Total yards for the Eagles 73 for the Huntington North Vikings. 50 yards passing for the Eagles, 47 for the Vikings. 2 of 4 through the air for those 50 yards for the Eagles. 6 of 16 for Huntington North, and those 47 yards. Yards per pass 12.5 for the Eagles, 2.9 for the Vikings. 2 interceptions thrown by Grayson Bradbury, and 1 interception thrown by Decker of Huntington North. Rushing, 28 carries, 158 yards, 5.6 on average for the Eagles. And 26 carries for, or check that, 26 yards on 13 carries. Huntington North not getting much done on the ground. 2 yards per rush. I don't think the penalties are right. They only have 3 penalties, 2 on us, 1 on them. Well, we had a lot more than that. 2 turnovers apiece, 1 fumble lost by Huntington North, time of possession, and I think this thing's fouled up. I don't think we have 40 minutes and a half of football. But, so that's what we have at halftime here. And so we're going to announce the King and Queen. So we'll try to pick that up. Grayson Bradbury, the King. There's his familiar number 18, getting the sash put on and the crown, I guess.
Our homecoming queen is Addie Baxter.
And Addie Baxter, the homecoming queen. And she gets the sash and the crown.
Big hand for the king and queen and all our court.
Well, that's the homecoming court.
We would like to congratulate all members of the court. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Special thanks goes out to all local business sponsors. Impact X, formerly Journey Fitness, 333 in Columbus City.
So,
Blue River Digital, Running Around Screen Printing, and Kale.
It takes us about 6 minutes through the intermission. Well, so the band out to perform. So we've been through the stats, but don't forget Eagles off to DeKalb next week to play the Barons. And let's check the Barons record now. And they are 2-1 coming into tonight. They had a 37-21 win at Angola, a loss at Garrett to the Railroaders 33-30 in overtime, and a 31-12 win over New Haven. So New Haven kind of struggling out of the gate as well. So that's what's coming up. Take a look at New Haven real quick. They're 0-3. Wow. Yes, they've been absolutely lost 53-48 to Northrop, 34-32 to Lewis, 31-12 to DeKalb. So New Haven off to a rare 0-3 start. And try to pick up on the conference information here. Leo 3-0. Well, yeah, if he's got it. I'll mention him. Let me get the homecoming court information here for you real quick. Maybe. Is that the whole shebang? I can at least get the names. Freshman class was Peyton Bradbury and Logan Richmond. Sophomore class, Mafe D and Braylon Hicks. The junior class was Anissa Tonkwell and Owen Marshall. Senior couple, Sydney Jordan and Stratton Fuller. Addie Baxter and Grayson Bradbury. And other senior couple here, Hannah Maggard and Cash Uhair. And let's see, the other couple is Jalen Stopper and Cruz Chacon. And the King and Queen, Grayson Bradbury and Addie Baxter. So thank you, Mr. Kissinger, for getting those. So, intermission we are. And looks like JT's got me set up with the conference standings, perhaps, because my phone is messed up. Okay. Thank you, JT. Welcome to broadcast. So, let's see what we have here. Well, Columbia City, Leo, DeKalb, and East Noble are the teams at 1-0. Huntington North, Belmont, New Haven, and Norwell are all 0-1. Belmont yet to score in the conference play. They have scored 14. Norwell only has scored 13 points in 3 games, so a couple of struggling outfits there. Leading team in scoring is Columbia City with 145. Leo, 103 points, 112 for Huntington North. Followed by DeKalb with 98 points, 92 for New Haven, 80 for East Noble. And let's see, where are we at here? And then it goes down to 14 to 13 for Belmont and Norwell, so both those teams struggling on offense immensely, to say the least. That's the conference standings. The other games tonight, DeKalb is at East Noble. Leo is at New Haven. Norwell is at Belmont. So that's the lineup of the conference tonight. And looking ahead to next week, Belmont at Huntington North, Columbia City at DeKalb, East Noble at Leo, New Haven at Norwell next week. So that's kind of where the conference standings are. Overall, Columbia City and Leo 3-0, 3 2-1 teams overall. DeKalb, East Noble, Huntington North, and 3 teams at 0-3 include Belmont, New Haven, and Norwell. So interesting the way the conference is starting to pan out early. And we'll see where it goes from there. You never know. So, and Coach Doug Stoffel checking in with scores tonight. Good to hear from Doug. Halftime, Leo 28, New Haven 7. So New Haven still on the schneid at half. They're down 21 on the hot seat. East Noble 21, DeKalb nothing. Interesting. Cherubusco over Eastside 24-12. Norwell 49-0 over Belmont at the half. Carroll 3, Bishop Dwenger nothing at the intermission, so a tight one there. So, these scores provided by Doug Stoffel. And so that gives us a little extra to chew on here as we've been through the stats, the homecoming court. Big crowd on hand here, you might expect with homecoming. And the band's still doing their thing. Got a few props out there, like anchors on something, I don't know. It's out of my league, I don't know what they're doing, but looks good. As they continue to entertain. And the crowd mills about as the food court rather jammed down here to my left. I'd like to get another piece of that pizza, but I don't think I get to do that on air. Maybe afterwards, but I'm sure we're Coach Fox and one of the players. So that's kind of where we're at. Good luck to all the sports that are in action tomorrow. Now cross country's in action at Indiana Wesleyan University. So they'll be running down there in the morning. And let's see, JV football will be at Huntington North in the morning at 10 o'clock. Girls golf will be at the conference tournament in Decatur. And Robin Gannon tuned in from Rooster Ridge, Tennessee. Welcome to the broadcast. Jada and Linda in the greater North Manchester area tonight. Eric Herendine as well, among many others. So let us know if you're in the ball game here. Captain Climbing, Brad Nelson, Kyle Nelson, Coach Peterson, JT, Doug Stoffel. So we're hearing from a few tonight here. Coach Armstrong in Southwest Allen, is on the show tonight. So, see if we can get any other information to chew on. As we got this extended halftime, and then we'll have Robbie Dillon checking in. Go Eagles. Thanks for the kind words. So, Eagle Nation is alive and well out there, no doubt about it. Now that you got that YouTube thing, you can watch it. So that is good, I guess, in some respects. Just a huge crowd here tonight. Huntington North traveled pretty well. Their bleachers predominantly full over there. So good night for the athletic department, per se. And see if we can pull any other information out of the woods here. And we head into the, second week September? Yeah, or we are in it. So, no, don't forget, the Columbia City High School Alumni Association will be hosting their 18th annual golf outing Saturday, October 12th at Eagle Glen, 1 o'clock, shotgun. I'm the guy to get in touch with for that. So most of you know how to get a hold of me. That raises money for the Bob Britton scholarships, of course, which we present every May to some graduating seniors. So that is what the cause is, and we've had a good group over the years. Lots of alumni, and you don't have to be an alumni to play. We like friends as well, so but definitely a alumni flavor we like. So that's at October 12th. Last year, unfortunately, we were weathered out, so I know some of the teams are chomping at the bit to come to this. So can't believe we've had that many of them, but we have, and we've built our scholarship fund up pretty good, and that's the impetus behind what we do, along with promoting the traditions of the long history of our high school, among other things. So, in fact, we're actually working on a new website. So, Kennedy Sager's taking care of that for us. I got a preview of it today. It's not live, but I know a couple of you have been frustrated with the old website and the database being down, which that's being worked on, not by me, but so. From that being said, we're going to have something new here shortly, and we're trying to get the database back up with all 20,000 some of our names that have been a part of this great institution over the years. So I know I said something a while back on a Facebook post that we will have something new, and it's taking a little bit, but something new is in the works, and it'll be good, and obviously draw more attention than our old website, which is rather behind the times, to put it lightly. So, and you can donate to the Alumni Association through the Community Foundation of Whitley County as well. Tax deductible, of course. They hold our funds at the Community Foundation. So you can get tax deductions and so on and so forth through whole sponsors. Whole sponsors, $100. Great support over the years. Some of the classes get in on it as well. As we see the coaches back on the field. And the band has exited, and the football team coming back on. And the Eagles with a 24-7 lead. We'll review the scoring here. Huntington North turned over the football in their first play for scrimmage, setting up the Eagles at the 12-yard line. It didn't take the Eagles long. Just a couple plays. Trace Parrish took it in from a yard out at the 2:27 mark. Jackson Johnson was good on the point after. 7-0 Columbia City right out of the box. And then later on, at the 9:51 mark of the first quarter, Landon Fazio, a 34-yard jaunt to get the Eagles on the board again. Again, the Johnson kick was good. And the first quarter score 14-0 in favor of Columbia City. We move to the second stanza. Trace Parrish again, his second touchdown of the evening on the ground, takes it in from 6 yards at the 5:01 mark. Jackson Johnson good again on the extra point, 21-0 Eagles. The Eagles got burnt by one of their turnovers, their second turnover in fact. Huntington North on the board at the 10:39 mark of the second quarter. One Tony Decker on a quarterback keeper, took it in from 2 yards out. And Johan von Sandersland, well, I butchered that again, but Sanders blend, something like that close. His kick was good, and that made it 21-7. Now the Eagles had timeouts to work with, and managed to march down the field, got the clock stopped with about 4 seconds at the 33. On came Jackson Johnson, and he converted on a 43-yard field goal that Coach Marshall said hit the uprights. I was oblivious to the fact that it did that, but so that made the Eagles at the intermission up 24-7, and they will receive the opening kickoff in the second half. So as Coach Marshall rejoins me from the homecoming festivities, how was it?
It's great. Got my pictures in, got my video, I'm good to go.
All right. So we read the court, or at least the name, so the listeners didn't know who was in it. So Huntington North back on the field as well. We'll have football here in a little bit for you. I think we got the 3-minute warm-up period coming. Yep, 3-minute warm-up period. So, our underwriters again on WJHS, the Multi-County Medical Outreach is a free clinic. They offer physical exams, health screenings, pap smears, chronic illness management, and more, serving the general public, uninsured and underinsured too. The Multi-County Medical Outreach Clinic at 8085 West Connection Way in Columbia City, 260-564-1946 is the phone number. Also tonight's broadcast sponsored by First Fleet. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support the Eagles in Columbia City High School. They can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. WJHS brought to you by Morse's Builders Mart, all-time underwriter of WJHS, which they're located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City. Locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, or online at morsesbuildersmart.com, serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. Also, WJHS is brought to you by EduStaff, schools in your local community. They're experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. That's edustaff.org. Also, Moo Over Ice Cream. We've got the Dangerous Unicorn Explosion. Sounds interesting. Strawberry shake, all topped whipped cream, sprinkled strawberry Oreo cookies and cone stuffing.
You think you need to go get one of those, bud?
Well, this sounds a little bit on the healthy side, Coach.
Well, we'll go to wings and then stop there.
Moo Over offers handmade desserts from scratch. Moo Over is a plant-based ice cream shop for those who either have a sensitivity to dairy, food allergies, or are taking a more healthy approach. Moo Over offers a variety of family Sunday soft-serve, gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free desserts that pair with ice cream. Moo Over ice cream. It's rather toasty in here tonight. Did you ever get that air conditioning on or what?
I don't think so.
Good heavens, I'm starting to break a sweat.
I should have got me a drink when I was down there. Should have got you one too.
We're drinking the fridge down there.
Want one?
Well, I've got a little bit. You can grab me another one. So Coach Marshall goes to the fridge down here to our right in the press box. We'll be ready to go. Ooh, Wyatt Warner on the scene. You're everywhere, that's right. It takes a lot of people to run this shebang up here. Wes Burrell's copy. All right, so here we go finally. There goes the 3-minute expiration of the warm-up clock. And let's see what we can do now. Huntington North to kick. Here is
49.
Before I further butcher that. Picked up at the 8-yard line, out across the 15, 20, 25, 30, and hit hard. Is going to be Stratton forward about the 33-yard line. So a good return. Fry Jr. on the tackle. Well, we'll see if Columbia City a little more methodical in their offense here and start to chew a little clock, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, Huntington's going to have to stop that edge, both sides, and try to slow us down that way.
Yes, we have had our way over there. So Fuller goes out to the far side. Grayson Bradbury up under center for Columbia City. And hands off, and Trace Parrish stumbles his way through for about 3. Got tripped up. 85. Luke Hill for the Vikings, 5'11", 195-pound senior. 2nd 7, Columbia City going to the hurry up. Leading 24-7, just underway third quarter. Although they looked at the bench for a different call. Bradbury steps under center, 12 on the play clock. Gavin Smith in motion. They hand it to Trace Parrish off the left side, and he doesn't get much. Well, he did spin ahead for 2. His spin moves have got him a couple,
yeah, it looked like
few extra yards tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was dead in the water.
Yep. Sully Stahl on the tackle for Huntington North. 3rd down 7 for the Eagles with 1:02 gone here in the third. City taking their time here. You'd really like to get something moving here and not turn around and get the ball right up. But 3rd down 5. Gavin Smith in motion, and it's Fazio busting through. 1st down and inside midfield, 45. And he's drugged down at the 40-yard line.
Lost a cleat.
Lost a shoe. So there is a big gain. That's 22 yards. So Fazio saves the bacon on 3rd and 5. What a run. Cut and slash through there.
He's quick.
Yeah. Small and quick. Bradbury up under center. And then around, it's going to be Fuller. Shake and bake, wheel and deal, and going to get a solid 5 yards. Call it 4. Isaac Lar on the tackle for Huntington North. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. 24-7 Columbia City. Ball at the Huntington North 37-yard line. 2nd 6 for the Maroon and Gold. And Gavin Smith in motion. He comes around the near side with the football. Shoves his way across the 35 to the 32. Good solid run. And going to be, what, 3rd down 2?
32.
Hill, the stop for the Vikings. As we start to chew some clock here. Leading 24-7. Fuller in motion. They hand to Trace Parrish up the middle. There's the 1st down. 3 yards, maybe 4. So move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the Eagles. Wyatt Shear on the tackle for Huntington North. 3 minutes gone, third quarter, 24-7 Eagles. Bradbury up under center. And Fuller in motion. He's going to take it around the left side. Up the middle, cuts. 20, sidesteps a man, 15, and he's all the way down to the 12-yard line. 17-yard pickup for Fuller. Boy, he looked like he was toast a couple of times.
Yeah, juking and avoiding tackles.
So that gets Columbia City 1st and 10 at the 13. They try to go up a little more. And that's going to be a quick handoff for not much. Parrish the carry. 1 yard apparently. Working on the tackle. 4 minutes gone here in the third. 24-7 Eagles over the Vikings. The Eagles threatening. 2nd and 9 at the Huntington North 12. Fuller in motion and a little reverse to the backfield. That gets eaten for lunch. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night on that one. 32 Toish on the tackle.
Nowhere for Gavin to go there.
No, Gavin Smith got airmailed. That's a loss of what, 3?
Yeah, 3.
3rd and 13. So Faust comes out to the near side, receiver. Parrish in the backfield. And Bradbury on the front. And throws and caught at the 5-yard line. Still dragging the pile.
Looks like Fuller's going to be 1 yard short.
1 yard short, so 4th down, 1. A little bit of roughhousing down there. All right, here we go. 4th and 1 Eagles. Could be a Bradbury sneak. It is. So Bradbury will get the first down. So 1st and goal at the Huntington North 2 as the Eagles have chewed up a pretty good amount of clock here. And are set to take it in. So Bradbury takes it, and here comes Gavin Smith easily up the right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbia City. 5:35 off the clock. Columbia City on the board. Gavin Smith from 2 yards out. So Johnson will come on for the kick. And a field goal to end the half. It's 30-7 currently. Johnson will try to make it 31-7. So Zach Berry will hold for the kick. Here to snap. Here's the snap, set, kick, blocked. Somebody got through there.
James Linker.
James Linker. So that's the first miscue of the night on the kicking. That was blocked. Boy, Linker got in there right away.
Yeah, no, this is like nobody touched him. Snap and hold look good.
The coach is unhappy with the young man that evidently lost the guy. So he gets an earful. And so that's where we're at. 30-7 Eagles, 6:25 to go, and that's just what Columbia City needed. Time-consuming drive. And they hit pay dirt. Now they're missing the extra point. They go up 30-7. Good position right now. The Huntington North offense has been spotty tonight. Of course, like you said, the 2 turnovers we scored off of. They scored off one of ours. So Johnson to kick. This huge festive homecoming crowd riled up. Eagles in all maroon tonight for homecoming. Old gold numerals, old gold helmets. So Johnson to approach the ball, which is teed up at the 40. Line drive kick. Fielded at the 1 yard line, out across the 5, the 10, the 15, 20, and hit hard is Marcus Linker. So Landon Fazio on the tackle on special teams there. Boy, Fazio got a pretty good hit in for hitting a little bit of a bigger guy.
Yeah, he did.
Fazio was like a Mack truck rolling in there. So with 6:19 to go, third quarter. Huntington North back to work on the offense. Take over their own 23. Tony Decker back to work, engineering the Viking offense. Got a couple of receivers to the far side, one to the near side, and he's going to keep it. He slips a couple tackles and out across the 25 to the 27. Good chunk on first down. Zach Berry on the stop for Columbia City. Second down, 5. Give Decker 5 yards. Cam Lickey listening on the way to the mill.
Number 1 with the stop of Marcus Linker being 1 yard. Second and 9. Third down, 15.
One moment, ladies and gentlemen, while we reconnect to Columbia City football.
yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 4 on the 39. For the Vikings at their own 44-yard line. Down by 34. He did McIntosh. And 2 yards in the play to the 46. 2nd and 8. Vikings at the Eagle, 46-yard line.
got it on. Okay, good evening again, everybody. We're back after some kind of technological snafu. Wyatt Warner and Mr. Glaza back to the studio. Wyatt Warner seems to have the touch with this thing, but he's got us back on. You haven't missed much, couple interceptions. Mr. Glaza says sounded good. I think we just traded interceptions, didn't we, during that whole fiasco?
Well, we had Gavin Smith had a beat on one that bounced off his hands, and then Huntington, the receiver, came up with it, and then we had a jump ball in the corner of the end zone, and Tyler Faust happened to come down off that for the city interception.
I think quite a wrestling match. I did see that ball.
And he had to have complete possession of the football, otherwise it's a touchdown.
Yeah, he had quite a war for that football. Meanwhile, just underway fourth quarter, 30-7, Columbia City gets nowhere. Who was that?
Parrish.
Okay, so Columbia City facing 3rd and 15. Ball in their own 15. 10:40 to go, clock running, 30-7 Columbia City. Bradbury up under center. And Bradbury on the run. Fires. Incomplete. Hunting unit will come on. Is that intended for Faust? So the Eagle punting unit on with 10:25 to go in the ball game. So Bradbury will kick for Columbia City.
James Laker back in for the Vikings.
And a nice kick out of there. Well, not necessarily, but it takes a Huntington North bounce. So they're going to have good field position at their Columbia City's 39.
First and 10 Vikings at the Eagle. 39-yard line.
Okay, well, the Eagle defense going to kind of be up against it with Huntington North having good field position here. So it will be Huntington North football. So here comes the man in motion. Decker out of the shotgun looking for that screen pass. Caught. Sidesteps a man. Nice move there, but he gets down to the 37 perhaps. Marcus Linker on the reception.
Shout out Travis Knapp listening in.
I'm not sure I know Travis Knapp. There's somebody who's in school with you, huh?
He's a Busco guy.
Oh, I think you told me about him before. Welcome to the broadcast, Travis. All right, here's Decker with all day. Fires. That's going to be intercepted easily by Gavin Smith at the 10. Some kind of miscommunication there.
Receiver fell down. Smith's
did he?
still going.
Smith's still gone. Look out. And finally, down at the 27, some late hits there. Frustration starting to
Here we go.
set in on the Huntington North sidelines. Pass interference on the Eagles. So they're saying we must have tripped him, I guess. And that gets the Boo Birds out below us. Huh. I didn't see it, but it doesn't matter what I see necessarily. Well, yep.
Dang, that would have been Gavin's third.
Yeah. Fans still booing below us a little bit. 9:13 to go, still 30-7. One touchdown in the second half belongs to Columbia City. This is the PAT, but still lead at 30-7. Decker fakes the handoff and tripped up. So a loss of 1 makes it second 11, under 9 to go. So clock down to 8:42 to go. And Decker out of the shotgun once again with 8:32 to go. Play clock down to 5. And he fakes, throws it deep, and caught through 3 Eagles somehow. And coming up with James Linker. How did that get through those 3 maroon jerseys? Well, Huntington North on the board. So at the 3:40 mark of the 4th, Huntington North on the board. And was it James Linker on the reception?
Yeah.
And here comes the extra point. Oh boy, he has a leg. So Linker, what was that? How many yards was that? 24? Yeah, 24 yards from Decker to Linker. So it makes the score 30-14. So now with 8:20 to go, the Eagles need to go back on offense and shut the door here. So, Huntington North finally back on the board. 30-14. 3 Eagles were back there, but somehow it ended up in the breadbasket of Linker. That was kind of fluky. I don't know who saw what, or you see Gavin Smith back there on kick return this time. Vanderslavin. Von Vanderslavin. Butchered that. But he'll kick for Huntington North. 30-14, 8:20 to go in the ball game. And going to be Gavin Smith at the 10, the 15, and across the 20, cuts up the middle, gets hit, and goes down. He may have got to the 30-yard line of forward progress. So Columbia City offense back on the field. Bradbury marches back on, so the Eagles have to either A, move the ball, or B, find the end zone.
Yeah, kind of had trouble this second half moving the football.
So with a 30-14 lead, the Eagle offense back to work, 8:11 to go. And this is Faust out to the near side. And second man through. Nice spin move by Fuller. And he's going to get a good 7-8 yards. So he's out to Sully Stahl, the tackle. Stratton's out to the 39-yard line. Second down, 2. And that'll roll the clock. This may start taking a little more time as Bradbury went all the way over to the Fox. Jogs back on with the play. 10 seconds on the play clock. Bradbury hands off. That'll be a first down. Parrish picks up 3 yards. To the 38-yard line. Picks up 4 yards. Check that. First and 10 for the Eagles. Fresh set of downs. So at their own 38, the Eagles set up shop, under 7 to go. Eagles by a 30-14 margin up the middle. Parrish again. Close to the 40-yard line. Working on the tackle for Huntington North. Second down, 8. As we roll down to 6:20, Eagles utilizing that play clock. So Eagles all set up, ready to go. Bradbury hands to Fazio, gets room, cuts up field, and he's out across the 45 to the 46. 47 perhaps. So third down, 3, 2, check that. Working on the tackle for the Vikings. Eagles now doing a good job of working the clock.
Chewing the clock up.
Leading 30-14 in good position right now. Go 4-0 and 2-0. 5.5 to go. Play clock down to 3. Bradbury hands to Fazio. Fazio gets the first down. 5 yards. He's into Huntington North territory. Sully Stahl on the tackle again. Yeah, first one of those we've had tonight. Decker's down. So 5:10 to go. We have an injury timeout. And all our underwriters here. Multi-County Medical Outreach Clinic, First Fleet, Morse's Builders Mart, EduStaff, and Louisville Ice Cream. They're a part of it tonight. And they tend to Decker across the way. He's up. He's up. So, place Decker for the time being on defense. And here come the Eagles. Roll the clock. We're in Huntington North territory at the 49. Fazio gives it off, and Parrish over the left tackle and gets a hard-earned 5. Down to the 44-yard line of Huntington North, and that'll be another 40 seconds they can chew up, or about that.
Just kind of having their way with this rushing game.
You know, this has been a good, solid, time-consuming foray of running here. So Bradbury. They clock down to 4. Looks like Fazio takes it. Fazio over to the far side, cuts upfield, and he gets loose down the sidelines. 20, 15, 5, 10, touchdown. 10-5 touchdown. Fazio from 44 yards. Holy crow. What a run. Fazio, 44-yard scamper. Holy smokes, 8:06 mark.
What a run.
Yeah. Like a couple of times he was in trouble, but so that makes the cushion even more. 36-14. Johnson to kick, down to the hold of Zach Berry. A couple guys got through there, but the kick is up and good. So makes it 37-14. So the band, the fight's on. And these people, cheerleaders and these guys tried to do 37 push-ups. I guess those are pretty good push-ups. A couple guys are already out of gas.
Yeah, they're done. A couple start to slow down.
So 3:54 to go. That ought to seal the deal. So the kicking team yet to come out for Columbia City. Week 4 already.
Goes quick.
Week 5 will be kind of the halfway over the hump because we have a 9-game regular season.
We just started girls basketball.
That's what you were telling me the other day. Girls golf is potentially over next Thursday. 7-week and 2-day season is about done. And there's a long line drive going to be out of bounds. So that'll bring it out to the 35. So, back to work we go. The defense anyway. 3:54 to go on Homecoming 2024. Again, Grayson Bradbury, the Homecoming King. Addie Baxter, Homecoming Queen. So at the 35-yard line, Huntington North will take over. Columbia City in this position a year ago. 4-0.
Yeah.
And we proceeded to lose the last 5. Yes. So Decker back to pass. On the hot seat, under duress, fires, has a man caught. 40, 45, tripped up, first down, out to the 47, Shear. Fuller the tackle for Columbia City. First and 10. Stop the clock temporarily, move the chains, but they've already rolled it. So Huntington North's offense getting set up. They're running out of time with 3:33 to go in this one. 37-14 lead in favor of Columbia City. And Decker fires, almost intercepted as that went off of Shear. Was it Gavin Smith again?
Yeah. He's kind of been all over the place.
Yeah, he plays a good game. He makes his presence known, that's for sure. The Eagles subbing some guys in and out. Don't get the JV teams, I think, tomorrow morning in Huntington. Second down 10. Ball into Huntington North 47. They work it left to right or towards the south goal here at the stadium. And Decker takes it, fakes, fires, has a man downfield, and the only one that could have caught that was Fuller. Tatum Brooks, the intended receiver. Clock stops, 3:13 to go. So, North trying to find one more gasp here. And Eagles off to DeKalb next week. Coach Blaine Colt slated to join me for that one. They're down 10 for Huntington North. They trail at 37-14 here on Windy City's homecoming. And caught, first down. Decker to James Linker. First down, down at the 41-yard line of Columbia City. Under 3 to go. Clock rolls. Decker out of the shotgun. Decker on the run. Fires. Incomplete. And Marcus Linker could not hold on. So the clock stops at 2:47 to go. Second down 10. And it'll be spotted back to 41. The fans have hung in there for their team being behind. Quite a few still over there. But it's a nice night for football.
It is. It's beautiful out there.
Decker fires, caught at the 20. Tatum Brooks with a reception, nice snag there down to the 20-yard line. 21-yard pass from Decker to Brooks. So they roll the clock, 2.5 to go. If you're the Eagles, you'd probably like to shut them down.
Yeah. That's up there.
So Decker back out of the shotgun with 2:13 to go as the clock continues to run. And they fake it and over the middle, caught. Nice little underneath play to Shear from Decker. Gives them what, 8? Down to the 12-yard line.
Second and 2.
You're correct. So second and 2 down to a minute 50. And looking, Decker, he takes off and runs it. He's all the way down to the 3. Have we seen a flag in the second half?
No,
I don't think we have. Yes, we saw a bunch first.
just on the out of bounds kickoff.
That's right. So first and goal to 3 for Huntington North with a minute 25 to go. Minute 20. Huntington North trying to get one last one in here. And Decker keeps, and the Eagles stifle that. Hitting the backfield. Corbin McIntosh on the tackle. Huntington North down to a minute. So still second down from the 3. Second goal from the 3, no gain. .40 seconds. Decker fakes, and he's going to go fire. That went off of Columbia City, went off of Barry, and then I think off the Huntington North receiver. Is that the way you saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
So Barry getting a hand on it prevented it. Otherwise, that was probably 6.
Yeah, he was wide open.
31.8 to go. 37-14. All right, and Huntington North, and Decker takes it, runs it in, touchdown.
Touchdown Vikings.
So the 11:33 mark, Huntington North on the board. As that was Decker on the quarterback keeper. He scored from 3 yards out. So the kicker, Van Slobenhaven, and got it. So that makes it 21. So that makes it 37-21. But the Eagles going to get the W.
Yeah, they're going to get that. Not what that defense wanted to let up at the end of the game, though.
Yeah. So, Huntington North try for an onside kick, I would imagine. And the Eagles by 16. This Huntington North team better than they've been the last couple of years.
Definitely.
And again, the early turnovers, they gifted Columbia City a two spot, basically.
2 scores.
Kind of similar to what Plymouth did. And Fazio stands at the 10. Gonna pooch it. He's gonna go out of bounds. It goes to one of the coaches. Coach McClure, maybe?
Yeah.
So Coach McClure with the catch. He was eyeing Allen. His eyes lit up like light bulbs on that. He goes, I got a chance to relive my glory days of high school football.
He didn't drop it.
No. Barry jogs back on. 36-yard line. Yep, rather academic at this point. All right, well, the victory formation for the Eagles. Bradbury takes the knee, and that's going to do it. And the fans start to cheer. The final seconds will tick off here tonight at the stadium. Final seconds, you call out the guards, you can turn out the lights. This one belongs to the maroon and gold. There goes the horn. And the homecoming crowd will go home happy. The fireworks as well.
Always nice to win on the homecoming.
Yep, and lately we've been pretty successful.
Yeah.
Siskin fireworks. So the teams exchange pleasantries. Columbia City to 4-0, 2-0 in the league. Huntington North will drop to 2-2, 0-2 in the NE8. So that's a pretty good Huntington North team compared to the last couple.
Oh yeah, they're definitely getting better and better.
Yep. Who's that? Richmond. All right, so we expect to hear from Coach Fox in a little bit. Ooh, Barry Nelson checking in. All the Nelson boys I've heard from tonight. They're always looking out for me. Brad, Barry, and Kyle. What a threesome that is. So Coach Fox gathers the troops down there. The homecoming crowd going to go home happy. And off to DeKalb. That'll be interesting.
It's going to be a tough one. It just keeps getting tougher as the season goes on.
Yeah. It's traditionally been our schedule, and this schedule hasn't changed since the inception of the NHC in '89, with the exception of just flipping Leo for Carroll and flipping Huntington North for Homestead. And otherwise, it's stayed the same.
Right. Yeah.
So we played Belmont, first game of the year since '89.
First
for conference.
Yep.
Yeah. That's something.
That is. Yeah, call it the gauntlet of the schedules coming up here.
That's the way that baby was drawing up, and some of the pundits kind of get on us once in a while over the years where we get this great start, whatever, and then and then they kind of put a few knocks on us because we're heading for the heavyweights, and we've fallen victim to that a little bit at a time or two over the years. But here in the recent past, we've started to get some things done.
Yeah.
And obviously, we got a sectional in the conference in 2022, which is huge.
Yeah, that was
After 28 years. So the Eagles off the field quickly.
Fox going to bring up.
I don't know.
Smith.
Might be the one.
I'll tell you what, that kid was all over the place tonight.
Yes, he was.
I mean, you got some penalties there. He could have potentially had 5 interceptions tonight.
Yeah, it was all over the place. Did he have 2? Two. Mike, you remember that stuff. That's why I bring you along.
2, and then some flags. Took away 2 other ones. And then
Yeah.
the jump ball across the middle down here towards the north end zone.
Yeah. It's like somebody's getting interviewed out there. Or is that somebody on crutches? Is that a camera? Who that is?
That's a camera.
Micah Thomas. My gosh, it's homecoming. Good to see you. It's going well, thanks. And you? All right. Class of '84, right? That's right. You guys are having it. Ours is starting to implode every year or every time. But good luck. So that's at 40 years? Yeah. Of course, I guess I was 36 for me, so yeah, it'd be 40 for you. Well, good to see you. You still trying to see if you know anybody up here still? Stroop. He was at the PA there. Stan Meyer, Bill Stroop still here, so otherwise you might not recognize too many. But, good to see you again.
Here comes Coach Fox.
Yeah, Stroop was up here. He's probably out already, so it's good to see you though. Happy 40th reunion. Oops, wrong one. See if I can get dialed in here. Well, Coach Fox, congratulations on a nice homecoming win tonight. Had to be pleased.
Yeah, pleased with the way the guys played. Fighting through, playing 2 halves. Playing complete 4 quarters. It's something you need early in the season. And so, proud of the guys for how they handled it, how they did it, and the way that they played. both offensively and defensively. You know, I thought we played really well defensively. You know, offense gets a turnover, put them in a short field, they score, okay. And then big penalty, 2 big penalties on their other touchdown drive. And so I think we'll go back and watch and be a little bit more happy with the way that we played defensively than necessarily giving up 3 scores. You know, and just proud of our guys the way we ran the ball. You know, obviously they're sitting there and they're, you know, trying to take away the pass and trying to play it a certain way and playing both guys, both receivers differently. And so then, you know, we had some passing yards and then we get penalties on that, you know, so that drive was huge. When we overcame 3 10-yard or more penalties and still scored on that, so that was huge. And just the way that our guys fought, the way that they played, super proud of them. You know, it's always fun to get a homecoming win and to be 2-0 in conference. So very pleased with our guys and looking forward to another conference game next week.
And speaking of defense, Gavin Smith seemed to be all over the place tonight. Couple interceptions and nearly had 4 or 5.
And then you know, just some good plays for us. Finally got him in the end zone. He's going to be up here in a minute. I told him to tell his parents he's going to get interviewed. So so he's going to be up here, so you get to talk to him about that.
All right.
Because he did a really good job for us, and just really proud of him, and just you know, the little things that people don't see, like the way that he blocks. And you know, I was telling him, man, like, I'm sorry, like Fazio gets that big run, loses his shoe, so Fuller's got to go to slot, which moves Gavin to the other side, and we run the same play again, but Gavin doesn't get to touch the ball. So, like, and he has to block both of them. And so he's doing the little things. And when those guys are blocking for each other, it makes us a good team and allows us to do a lot of good things. So I'm just super proud of the way that they're playing. And you know, like, he takes away the middle of the field on defense. And so that's exactly what we want him to do, and let him play free and just go and get the ball. I could be wrong, but I think that moves him into top 10 all-time career interceptions. So if not, he's really dang close. So
that's awesome. So that's an improved Huntington North team compared to the last couple 3 years.
Yeah, they're playing hard. You know, they're playing aggressive, and there was no quit in them. You know, in the past, what they would have done is we got that first drive of the second half and scored, and they would have folded, and they didn't. And so instead they came back and got a couple other scores. And so they're a good team, and we knew that, and we challenged our guys, and they understood that, and just proud of the way that they did it.
So no let up by any stretch.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the homecoming thing, it just all culminated with a strong night all the way around.
Yeah, you know, big crowd, and you know, our fans always turn out when we get a beautiful night like this, and so just super proud of them, and to give them a victory, and to have a victory on homecoming is a big deal for us.
And the three good crowds at these 3 home games too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Keep coming, and thank you, for that. We feel it, and we feel the presence. Big student section, so let's keep those student section. We challenged them today, kind of in the pep session. Let's have a big student section and see that.
All right.
So it's just a good thing.
Well, you move on to DeKalb. For whatever reason, it never seems to be easy there. I don't know much about them. Obviously, you and your staff do. But what do you see going forward to next week?
Yeah, we're going to evaluate them this weekend and kind of see where we're at with it. And know that they're an improved team too, and they're a hungry team. So I'm interested to see what the scores are and how they played East Noble, and just kind of go from there.
All right, Coach. Well, we got Gavin back here, so thank you and congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
All right, Coach Fox, ladies and gentlemen, he's very happy after another victory here. We have the aforementioned Gavin Smith taking a seat here. Another big timer. Well, Gavin, congratulations on the win. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you.
So we talked about you're kind of all over the place out there tonight on defense. I mean, it looked like every time there was something going on, you were kind of in the mix there.
Yeah, I just play free. That's
what he said.
Yeah, that's the game plan this week. So I'm just out there roaming the field, waiting for the quarterback to throw the ball, go read it, and go get it.
Well, you had 2 interceptions. It looked like you could have nearly had 4 or 5.
Yeah. One tipped off my hand, and the other one got called back. So
yeah, that great work on defense. You got into the act on some offense, too.
Yep.
Can you elaborate?
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. First touchdown of my varsity career, that was
I didn't
exciting.
realize that. Well, congratulations on that. That's big time.
Thank you.
So you're a junior, correct?
Yeah, junior.
Outstanding. You got some PT last year on Friday Night Lights. I remember that.
Yep.
So, well, you and your team got to be very happy with this 4-0 start. Playing on homecoming, big crowd and all that. You've got to be very satisfied so far.
Yep, we're looking to be 5-0 by next week and keep that momentum in the upcoming game against Leo. We really been game planning against them.
So you got DeKalb,
Yeah.
and then Leo's kind of been a thorn in our side since the NE8 started. But I'd like to get them too. But DeKalb, and I talked to Coach Fox about it over the years. It never seems to be easy up there for whatever reason. But I'm sure you and your crew, a new year and a new opportunity up there will be just fine.
Yep, we're just looking to go up there, execute the game plan that Clark and Fox will give us, and hopefully we come out with a win.
Yeah, I think do they have the turf now, I think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay, so it's only Belmont, the only one in the league still has grass, because DeKalb didn't have the turf. So I think 2 years ago up there we were still on grass. Maybe, I don't know. I'm starting to not remember stuff well. But so anything else you want to say to the listening public out there?
Go Eagles.
There you go. That's right. I'll second that as a Columbia City alum, of course. So, well, congratulations on the win, young man. Nice job on the interceptions tonight. Your first career touchdown.
Yep, thank you.
All right, have a good night, Gavin. All right, go get some food. Sure you're hungry. All right, well, thank you, Gavin. Appreciate the time, and good job tonight. So, wow, what a night. As Coach Marshall sneaks back into the picture here. It's, maybe. You look like me fumbling those around.
We're in.
You're in.
We're in.
There you are. You're off the schneid. You're in. So, well, Coach, well said. And you pointed out earlier in the broadcast how much Gavin Smith was making his impact known. And sure enough, as you predicted, Coach Fox would bring him up here. So, this was his first career touchdown. I didn't realize that.
No, I didn't realize that either.
As a sophomore last year, he did see some time.
He did. He had quite a few picks last season, too.
Yeah.
But he's really taken off this season.
So, it's going to be probably no picnic up there next week at DeKalb. I don't know what it is about playing up there with us over the years, but nothing ever seems to just totally go the way you like.
No.
We went up there now and then, but boy, it's been kind of a hornet's nest for us over the years up there. So we'll see what the Maroon and Gold can do next week. And homecoming 2024 is in the books. And again, the King and Queen, Grayson Bradbury, Addie Baxter. So congratulations to them on the King and Queen and everybody else that was in the homecoming court as well. Well, we'll thank the underwriters one last time tonight. And, maybe. Let's see. We've got Move Over Ice Cream, EduStaff, Morse's Builders Mart, First Fleet, the Multi-County Medical Outreach Clinic. They were a part of this tonight. Thanks to Mr. Glaza for helping us out when we were off the air there, and Wyatt Warner for coming in and saving the bacon a little bit. Warner's always in the right place at the right time, it seems. So I call him Papa Smurf, but he's always got the So, you remember the Smurfs?
I do.
All right. I didn't know you're in my ballpark. I know you are. But, all right. Well, thanks for joining me this week, and appreciate you helping out last week, too.
Oh, absolutely.
So, we'll see you soon, and that'll about wrap it up for Braden, Kreischer at the station, and everybody else involved with this. Thanks for your help, and thanks for listening to Columbia City Football, everybody out there. And our next broadcast, obviously, Friday night from Cecil E. Young Field in Waterloo as the Eagles take on the DeKalb Barons. So thanks for listening. Once again, from our broadcast partner, Brandon Marshall, Andrew Thompson, saying so long from the stadium. Telling you the final score once again on Homecoming 2024. Columbia City 31, the Huntington Vikings 21. Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody.